Apparently I don't have a real schedule. Maybe we should just film like a little opening thing. Welcome back to my Midlife Moto. Please like and subscribe, hit the thing and the other thing, and thanks for being here. On today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about loss and other uplifting topics. Stay tuned. Welcome back to my Midlife Moto. It's been a minute. Let's start with a couple of U-turns. Nope, foot down. I'll get it eventually. I think I should start all my rides like this. What do you guys think? I think I need more throttle, lean the other direction. Look through where I want to go. How about that? Let's try that out. No. That does kind of work. Shit. It's alright, we're gonna get it. My blinker was on that whole time, but whatever. Where have I been? Well, it's not very fun to talk about, and I'm not going to talk about it too much, but we had a death in the family. My wife's grandmother passed away, and I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention it. She was great. She lived a long, full life. We're all very sad about it, but we understand that's, you know. So yeah, I just hadn't really felt like getting out and talking. What I like to do whenever I deal with loss or something like that, there's two ways I deal with things like that. There's the healthy way, and then there's the unhealthy way. The unhealthy way is drinking. It's probably not a great way to deal with your issues. That's the unhealthy way. And the healthy way, I don't know if it's healthy, but I think it is healthier than drinking. And I would suggest everyone try it next time you're in a pinch. Next time you got a lot on your mind, go, you know, get you a piece of wood, a 2x4, something like that, and take a handsaw and make it into smaller lengths of 2x4s. Handsaw. It's got to be a handsaw. Don't drag out the chop saw, you know. Or a 1x4 in my case this time. I had a little project. We got my daughter a new bed, and we needed slats. So I had some 1x4s. So trying to be very meticulous and using hand tools and doing some kind of project like that, it's nice. Like the hand tool, it makes you're doing a little physical exertion, which I think is good for you in a situation like that. And you got your mind thinking about it. Be very meticulous. Try to get the length exact, and make sure you're cutting on the right side of the line, and doing that with just a handsaw instead of just chopping it, you know. Making sure you're perfectly vertical. And then you do one, and you try to make sure it's even better for the next one. turn my blinker off. Ha! Take that, Restless Mule and Firefighter. Subscribe to Restless Mule and Firefighter. Subscribe to my Midlife Moto, please. So yeah, I like to do projects. Projects with physical exertion, especially, like, you know, yard work. Something where you can see a finished product, you know. You can look back and say, oh, look what I did. For some reason, that stuff is therapeutic. And I hate roundabouts. They're fun though. After the service is done, after everything's kind of said and done, you're left to reflect. I feel like that's always the hardest for me in situations like that, just because I think it's natural to think about other people you've lost, just thinking about death in general, and you know, trying to keep an eye on your own mental health through stuff like that. You know, I lost my own mother, my mom, in 2018 to start out as breast cancer, and she had gone to remission for a little while, and she you know, ended up having a broken leg just randomly, and it had spread to her bones. And then it spread to her organs, it spread to her brain, I presume. And it was hard. It was really hard to watch her suffer. She suffered immensely and was horrible. And then, you know, she died. Coming up on 5 years. She died just a few days after my birthday. That was nice. Thanks, Mom. And maybe it's natural, just kind of dwell on my own experiences with loss and how I've dealt with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just selfish. I'm not trying to be. So that's what I've been doing this week. I just didn't feel real confident getting out on the bike and riding with all that going on. I know what you're thinking. My Midlife Moto, what are you wearing? This is my Icon Motorsports Airform jacket. This is like supposed to be very breathable. And here's what I'll say. Let's compare this to the Skull Riders. Skull Riders. Dun, 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 dun. The Skull Riders breathes much better, but there is no denying that this is a far superior jacket, in my opinion. Probably the fit is perfect. It fits me perfectly. It's got vents, zippered vents around. You've got 2 on the chest, 2 on the back. You've got full-length zippered vents in the front, but you know, the rest of it isn't as breathable. But it's a really nice jacket, and the armor that comes with it, it's the is it called D30? It's Icon's armor. It comes with the back protector. The armor is so far superior to the armor that comes with the Skull Riders. Like, putting this on, I haven't worn it in a while because it's been so hot, and this armor is so superior. I think you feel very like cradled in it almost. The elbows are curved, the shoulder pads are curved, the back protectors, you know, pretty big. So yeah, I don't know, this has a lot of great features. It has a hood that I'm not crazy about. So yeah, I mean, I really like this jacket. I kind of wish they'd make one without a hood. Icon tends to put their branding very prominently on their products, as do a lot of manufacturers, and I'm not crazy about that. But this one's, you know, it's black on black, so it's pretty subtle. It's not too obnoxious. And right now it feels pretty comfy. I'm doing 55 down the back road. I don't know, I've been a little intimidated by riding lately. Maybe because I haven't been riding enough. Maybe because I've been trying to practice and I'm becoming increasingly more aware of my own limitations and my abilities and lack thereof. So, I mean, I think the best way to become a better rider is keep practicing and ride more. I don't know. Is that right? That's probably right. Ooh, gravel on the road. Imagine not noticing that and stuff. I think I was supposed to turn there. We're just get out here in the countryside a little bit. Oh, is this a dead end down here? We're gonna go down here and check it out anyway. What is happening here? Looks like we have a right turn we're about to take. Some a little bit of a little gravel on the corner. Okay, let's take that nice and slow here. Hey, you guys see on Shade Tree's feed on YouTube, on the tubes, where I think it was his cousin, a guy named Seamus, was involved in an accident, was rear-ended, and then run over in like a hit-and-run situation by some kind of truck, and sounds like he lost his legs, and he's a single father. Wow, this is fucking terrible. Like, oh my god, it's one of those really sobering things about riding that makes you really concerned about. Oh, this is not where I wanted to be. I did not know. Oh jeez. Turn the blinker off twice in a row. What is this, some kind of motorcycle expert? Yeah, dealing with loss, huh? It's not fun. Everybody ends up doing it. And that's if you're lucky. You know? If you're lucky enough to have people in your life that you care about and miss when they're gone. It's an odd place to be stopped. I'm gonna get off this too. Screw this road. Loose gravel on top of the pavement is like, I get concerned about that. Rightly so. Just think about my mom a lot. I still miss my mom a lot. I always will miss her. You know, we didn't have the best relationship always. She was pretty crazy. She would say the same thing about me probably. But she tried in her way. Please don't turn in front of me. Thank you. Oh, here's a guy. What's up, buddy? Oh, no wave. I think the word's out about me. So they're like, that's not a Sportster. A Honda Rebel, by the way, the least rebellious thing you could have, just about. And we're gonna take a left right here. Wide turn. I wasn't looking through the turn, guys. That's hard for me to do. Why is that hard to do? Anyway, so when am I gonna put out videos? Well, I guess just whenever I feel like it. I'm gonna try to do at least one a week. I don't know, most of the time riding is this intensely solitary kind of experience, and for some reason vlogging makes me feel like, you know, oh, there's these people riding with you, even though I know that's not actually, you know, I know you're not really here with me, but some of you at least are probably with me in spirit. $75, this is what 75 feels like. Too fast. I wonder if you can get a ticket after the fact. Edit that out. Woo. Stinky roadkill. Anybody else have like some weird existential crisis sometimes, like you sort of get surprised that you look around and you're like, this is my life that I'm living right now, and it's weird that I exist, and maybe it's not real, maybe none of this is real. Does that happen to anyone? Just like watching a life happen instead of really being, I don't know, present. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm weird. Hey, careful, car. You had plenty of time to go. Don't go now. Nah, he's going the other way anyway. It's fine. I don't think that's how these are supposed to work, buddy. I don't think you're supposed to stop at the roundabout. Are you supposed to stop at the roundabout? I guess you might have to sometimes. I know this episode hasn't been as fun, and I should put like a warning, like if you don't want to think about stuff like this, I don't want anybody to be triggered. Edit that out. Yeah, you know, you can just, you don't have to watch. I appreciate if you did. I'd appreciate your subscription, but it's fine. I get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. I don't want to think about it, let alone, you know, makes me think about what I want when I die, you know. That's another thing I've been thinking about a lot. Like, when I die, what do I want people to do? Nothing. Don't do anything. What do I care? I definitely don't want to have like a church service and a funeral at like a you know, funeral home and stuff. It was very nice. The one I went to was very nice, and I've been to a lot of them. I went to my uncle's funeral a while back, and it's very nice. A lot of people came through. It's really nice to see that so many people cared. But maybe for me personally, you know, maybe just take that money and have an open bar somewhere, and invite people that I knew to like come and hang out. Is that stupid? Just like, you know, maybe cremate me, I guess. I don't know. I don't like the idea of that, but I'm in the wrong lane position. I should be over there, because look how flat that grass is. Anyway, that's about do it for this riveting, fun-filled episode of my Midlife Moto. Is the Rebel gonna be for sale pretty soon? The Rebel 500? I don't know. Stay tuned. It might be. I have a couple of things I'd like to do that don't involve owning this Rebel 500. I love this bike, but you know, nothing lasts forever. All right, thanks guys. I know this one's not as great, but it is what it is. We're gonna cut it here. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. Subscribe to Restless Mule. Subscribe to Firefighter. All those things too. Let's do a U-turn in the wild. Well, I did the U-turn. I didn't lock the handlebars. All right, thanks.